Hey everybody, it's Kayla, and today's video is going to be 5 books from my bookcase that I think you should read. All books that are not popular on BookTok or BookTube currently, or maybe never were. If you like this type of video, please feel free to like and subscribe, and then go and join us on Instagram. I will have my Instagram handle in the description box. Let's go ahead and jump into this video. So I thought with today's video, I would give you 5 book options that maybe you haven't read, that are a little older, aren't so popular, aren't so BookTok and BookTube done. These are just 5 books that I have read and I have really enjoyed, that I thought everybody else should give a shot as well. So the first book is The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society by Mary Ann Schaefer and Annie Barros. And yes, this is the book that is the movie on Netflix, and it is in a letter format. So like it's all just letters between the 2 main characters in the movie, and it's really good. So the synopsis of the book is, pretty much the synopsis of this book is Juliet Ashton is a writer, and she gets a letter from a man who lives in Guernsey, and they start writing back and forth, and she gets to learn about the German occupation in Guernsey, and it's just, and all about their literary book club. So it is in letter format, so I mean, like legit, well, I feel like that was a bad page to turn to because that was just really long. But like, as you see, like each one is a letter, and that's how you read it, which I was not expecting when I picked up this book, and I was not sure about when I picked up this book, but it was really good. So the next one is Girl at Sea by Maureen Johnson. And this book, pretty much, it's their main character is she's like, her parents are separated, and she goes to visit with her dad, and pretty much like they had gotten some money from a board game that they had made when she was a kid, and he pretty much has been spending it all, and he has this boat, and the boat gets taken by like pirates, but not like really pirates, and it's all just about her finding herself on this boat with her dad and his like employees. Like it's kind of like research they're doing all off the Italian coast. I believe it was Italy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Italy. And I mean, it's got romance, it's got mystery, it's got like really exciting parts, but it was really good. So it's Girl at Sea by Maureen Johnson. The next one, and I feel like this is just a ploy to put another Sarah Dessen plug in, but it's The Truth About Forever by Sarah Dessen. This book, oh my gosh, it's about Macy and Wes, but Macy's dad dies, and it's, I mean, it breaks your heart right in the beginning of the book, and, so it's just her and her mom. Her mom is, a workaholic. She's taken over for her dad at his, they had a joint, they worked together. So she's had to really take on both roles, and Macy's, very much like prim and proper, and she tries to like please her mom. She does, she's in accelerated classes in school, very, very smart, but she doesn't have a life outside of school. And her boyfriend, Jason, who, is leaving for brain camp for the summer. So, Macy's taking over his job at the library with these 2 very miserable girls. They're aggravating. And, she ends up meeting the Wish catering crew and ends up working for them, for Delilah over the summer, or Delia. I think it's Delia, not Delilah, for Delia. And, you just get to see her find herself and find just life, really. And it's really nice. It's a really good book, and there's romance, there's parent drama, there's all kinds of like really good tropes. But yes, it's The Truth About Forever by Sarah Dessen. The next one I just currently finished, and that is Flame in the Mist by Renee I still can't pronounce that last name, Adia. And pretty much this follows a Princess Mariko, who is being married off to another land, and she is not happy about it. And her convoy ends up getting attacked and, you know, knocked over, and everybody except for her is murdered. And she manages to get away, and then she finds who she thinks murdered her. And she kind of infiltrates, and she's working with them. But because she's trying to figure out like why they tried to kill her. And, you know, it turns out that she's in love with one of them, probably. You know, there's always a little love in everything I read. I just think this book was really well written. There were some parts, like when you're in other people's point of views, like her brothers. You go into the point of view of the queen of the other land that she was coming to marry the son of. And I could have done without both of those, but it was still a really good book. And I don't know why I keep saying so just excuse me. And then the last one is a series, and it is The White Rose. Well, it's the Jewel series, but I can't find my book, The Jewel. So just know it's The Jewel, and I'll put a picture here. But this is the second book in the series by Amy Ewing, E-W-I-N-G. I've never actually tried to say that. And so pretty much the first book, The Jewel, is it's a dystopian world, so it's a different world, and everyone who can birth babies is born with this like different gene, and you get tested when you turn of age, and if you test that you can have children, you are taken from your home and put in this like a boarding school kind of situation until you're of age, and then you are auctioned off to the highest bidder, to these women who live in the Jewel, who cannot have children. And so like there are different levels. So like, you know, there's the Jewel, there's the bank, there's the marsh, and most of the children, like all of the children who can have children, they get tested and test that they can have children, come from the marsh. And, you know, they find out that like they are to birth these children, and they die in childbirth. And so the first book is all about her, you know, being auctioned off and meeting the woman that she's supposed to have this child for, and finding out that she is not very nice. And then she falls for the fake boyfriend of the niece of the lady that she's going to be having the child for. But she also gets some help from the head, I can't remember what they call them, like housemaiden, but it's a guy. I can't think of what they called them, of the house next door. The series is really, really, really good, and it just progressively gets better until you get to the Black Key. And I think it's just a series that everyone should give a shot. Yeah, I feel like there was a lot of ums in this book, in this video, and that's okay. Like, it's just who I am today. But that was all for this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!